Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to continue our project. So we will do inserting, updating, and deleting of records in our database. Okay, so I'll just run our application. This one. So as you can see here, we only have one record. Okay, but before that, let me just change some of the properties of this form. Okay, so I will change the form border style to fixed single. Okay, if you use fixed single, the icon here will remain. So if you want fixed dialog, okay, the icon will be removed. Okay, so next is the minimize and maximize box. Okay, and then the font of your form, font size will become 12, and then we are going to insert or to add button here in our form. Okay, as you can see, the font of the button is based on the font of the form. Okay, so every object that you put inside your form, okay, will adapt the font of your form. Okay, so let me just change the property also of this button. I will change the flat style. I will make it flat, and then I'm going to change the mouse down back color. So first I am going to change the back color of the um, button. Okay, let's say this one, pitch buff, and then on the mouse over I am going to make it darker. This one. Okay, so if you run this application, if you observe the button here, there is a transition of color as you put the mouse and as you click the button. Okay, so I will copy this one. Okay, so add, edit, and delete, and also the close box. Okay, so let me just resize the grid view, of course the form. Okay, so I will change the text of this one to add, and then the name would be btn add, then edit, delete, close. So this is btn edit, and btn close. Okay, so we can also add image in this one. So I already have image in my folder. You can choose any image, and then ITeach demo. So I already have icons here, so add this one. Okay, and then we will change the uh, property of this button. So text align, right, and then on the relationship of your image and text, okay, we should use image before text there. Okay, so let me just adjust this one. Okay, and then also the edit, I will change the um, icon or the image of the edit button. image. Okay, image edit button, and then text is right, and then text image relation, image before text. So similar with the delete button, we'll put image delete, and then we'll do the same thing. Okay, also with the close button, put image here. We'll set the same property there. Okay, and of course I am going to set also the property of this one, which is the font. We'll just find the row template. Okay, the font is okay, then 12 also. So let's try to run our application here. Okay, and then we will remove this one. Okay, and we should not allow user to edit the content of this column. Okay, so let's go back to the property of this data grid view. We're going to set the back color. We'll make it white, and then allow user to add rows. This property here, false, delete false, resize column false, and resize row false. So let's try to run again. Okay, here, and we are going to hide the um, row header of the form. Row header visible false. Okay, there, and then we are going to set the selection mode. If you click this row, it should select the entire row. So let's go to selection mode, here, full row select, and then our data grid view should be read only. This one, read only, true. Okay, so let's try to run here. Even if you double click this one, you can no longer um, change the content. Okay, and we are going to use also the auto size mode of this one. Auto size columns mode, we'll set it to fill. Let's try it. Okay, so as you can see here, the columns automatically adjusted based on the size of the data grid view. Okay, so we are going to hide also the ID here and the keyword. Okay, but for the sake of our tutorial, we will just let the keyword be visible in the meantime, but we are going to hide the uh, first column, the ID. So in the load event of this form, we're going to set the column 0 to false. Okay, the visibility to false. So dg users dot columns 0 dot visible equals false. Okay, so let's try it there. Okay, so we also change the text of the columns 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so dg users dot um, columns 1, sorry, 1 dot header text equals full name, and then the same dg users dot columns 2 dot header text equals user name. Okay, so let's try it again. There. Okay, so now we are going to um, add another form for this one. As you click this add button, another form will show. Okay, so let's add another button. So I will just rename this one first. This form FRM RL users. I'm going to rename it also here. Okay, FRM RL users. Okay, and now I'm going to add another form. Add, and then Windows form. This is FRM AE user. FRM AE user. AE for add edit. So we are going to use um, the same form in adding and editing of um, user. Okay, so let's change the property again before we add some objects inside this form. The font, we make it 12, and then the border style, form border style should be fixed single or fixed dialog rather, and then the control box should be visible, should be set to false, sorry. Okay, so now we are going to add this one. Okay, based on our table here. Fname, username, and then password and confirm password. Okay, so let's add labels. This one is for the full name, username, password, and then confirm password. Okay, this is for the username, full name, sorry, and then this is for the username, password, then confirm. Okay, and then let's add some text boxes here. Okay, so this is the full name, username, password, and confirm password. Let's just fix the alignment. Okay, okay, we align this one there, and then we are going to add buttons here, save and cancel. So we will just copy buttons here, two buttons, and then we'll just rename it afterwards. Okay, so we have here, so this is save, btn save, then cancel, btn cancel, and then cancel. Okay, so we will also change the um, image of this one. Okay, and then save, and then this one is cancel, clear, and then import, cancel. Okay, okay, so that's it. Now we are going to change also this one, the password. Okay, we'll set the password for text box. the text box for our password. We should set this one to system password car true. System password car true. Okay. So and then we'll also set the tab index. This should be 0 0. So if you press a tab key, it will stop here. So 0 and then 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Okay, now we are going to show this form in our RL users. So as you click this button, okay, I forgot to set this one. We will set the start position. So as if this form will show, it should show on the center of the screen. Okay, so center screen. Okay, now let's proceed here. So if you click this button, we are going to show the form. So we will set the text also. So frm ae user dot text equals add, and then frm ae user dot show dialog. Okay, we should use show dialog so that even if you click the back portion of the form, the form will not be hidden. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, there. So even if you click the back portion of the form, okay, it doesn't allow you to click the back portion of this form. So you should always fill this out or cancel this one before you can click this one. Okay, now let's stop our application. Okay, so let's also put here me that dispose. If you click the cancel button, the form will be disposed. Okay, let's try it again, then cancel. Okay, now even our form here, our RL users will put me that dispose also. Dispose. Okay, now in our AE user here, the save button, save. As you click the save button, we should save the values entered by the user. Okay, so if me.text equals add, okay, so this one, if it if the text is add, okay, because we have set this, we have set it here that the text is add. So if the text is add, it will insert record. Okay, so fill data grid, insert into tbl users, and then values. So we have here, sorry, trim txt. Oh, we forgot to rename the texts. A user, so this would be txt fname, txt uname, txt pword, txt cpword, confirm password. Okay, so let's go back to the same button, insert into tbl users values, txt fname.text. Okay, and then txt trim. The trim will remove the extra spaces before and after the text. Okay, so trim txt um, uname the text, and then the next one is the p word, trim txt, sorry, keyword the text, okay, and then frm. Okay, let's close the statement. Okay, frm rl users dot dg users. So we are going to use this dg data grid view. Okay, and then after saving this one, okay, we're going to select the records from tbl users. So fill data grid, select asterisk from tbl users, order by. So this will just simply order or sort our records, order by full name, f name, sorry, f name here, order by f name asc or ascending, and then dg frm rl users dot dg users. Okay, and then after saving it, the form will disappear. Okay, so me dot dispose. Okay, let's try it. So let's add sample, sample, and then sample. If you can see here, we set the property of this one to is system password char equals true. Okay, that's why it doesn't show the exact characters. Okay, and then sample, save. Okay, so successful. We have already saved our record. Okay, but of course we do not have any trapping yet. Okay, so next is we'll try to delete first before we are going to use the edit button. Okay, let's try to use the delete button here. Okay, in our RL users delete button. Okay, so before you delete, the system should ask the user if the user will really delete the selected record. Okay, so if msg box, do you really want to delete, should be question, and then yes no, yes no. Okay, and then the title of the message box, which is delete. Okay, equals vb yes. So if the user will click yes, that's the time that the record will be deleted in our database. So let's put the code here to delete the record from our database. Fill data grid, and then delete from tbl users, where id is one for id here, id. So let's check the id. Okay, id. Okay, so where id equals the current row of the data grid view, dg users dot current row is the selected row. Okay, current row dot cells zero because id is found in the first column, this one, 0 1 2 3. Okay, 0 dot value. Okay, and then the data grid view. Okay, and then after that we are going to select the um, records from our database, this one. Okay, and then you can also put here order by fname asc, order by fname asc. Okay, so let's try to run our application. So let's try to delete this one, sample, delete, yes. Okay, so let's try to add another record. Okay, then we will delete it. Okay, So this time we are going to use the edit button. So if you click the edit button, the AE form, this one AE form will appear, and then we are going to pass the value of the data grid view to our um, text boxes in FRMAE user. Okay, so in our RL users edit button, okay, so similar with this one, we are going to set also the text. We will make it edit. Okay, so let's just copy this one. Okay, and then edit. Okay, so let's just try to show our form. Okay, if you click the edit button, the text became edit here, and of also this one, the add here became add. Okay, so now let's put the code in the edit button. So before we show our FRMAE user, we are going to pass the value of the data grid view to our text box. Okay, so FRMAE user dot txt fname equals dot text equals dg users dot current row that cells 1 that cells 1 dot value similar with txt uname. So FRMAE user dot txt uname dot text equals dg current row that cells 2 that value, and then the keyword from a user dot txt keyword that text equals dg users that current row that cells 3 that value. Okay, so we'll just copy this one because keyword and txt keyword will have the same value. Okay, so let's try it. Edit. Okay, so as you can see here, it will pass the value of the data grid view to our text box. Okay, now let's try to save our record. So after you click save, it should save the record. Okay, so in our save button, a user save button, so if the text is edit, so it should do this one, else. Okay, fill data grid, and then update tbl users set fname equals trim txt fname dot text, and then uname or username. Let me check username. Okay, username equals trim txt uname dot text. Okay, and then our password trim txt keyword that text, and then frm sorry frm rl users dot dg users. Okay, so let's try it. Oh, I forgot to put the where clause. Okay, to specify the specific record. Where id equals dg frm rl dg users dot dg users frmrl users dg users current row cells 0 value. Okay, so let's try it. Edit, and then Jake. I will just make this one Jake M. Save. Oh, doesn't update. So let me check it. Your ID equals. What did we say? Missing or wrong spelling here. Update TBL's users. Set fname. Fname. User. Oh, this one. P-word. P-word equals text p-word. Let's try it again. Edit, and then check M. Okay, the record has been updated. Okay, let's try it one more. Let's try another. Let's add another record. Sample. Sample. Okay, and then we will edit this one. Sample name. Sample uname. Then save. Okay, as you can see here, the record has been updated. So that's how you add, okay, edit, and delete record. Let's try to delete this one. Okay, if you click no, it will not do anything. Okay, so that's how you insert, update, and delete record. Please follow me on my next video because we will be working on the trapping of duplicate records and of course the empty um, values. So that's all for this video. So please don't forget to subscribe and see you in my next video. Bye.